The day the wives stopped the storm, a forgotten tale of Shango's household. Long ago, when the skies cracked open with thunder and the forests bowed under winds, Shango ruled the heavens not just with his axe, but with his wrath. His thunder shook the ground, and his wives Oba, Oshun, and Oya each bore the weight of his storms in different ways. Oba, the hidden hurt. Oba was the first to marry Shango. Her love was pure, quiet, and unquestioning. She would rise before dawn to prepare his meals, never once asking for a favor. But her silence masked deep sadness. One day, jealous of Oshun's charm, she sought to win Shango's attention by offering him a sacred sacrifice, her own, ear after being deceived by a whispered lie. Shango recoiled, not understanding the gesture. Oba vanished from the palace, retreating to a riverbank, where her tears turned into currents. There she stayed, forgotten by most, yet watching everything. Oshun, the honey that soured. Oshun danced with laughter and dripped honey from her fingers. Her voice could calm a lion and melt Shango's fury. But over time, she tired of being seen only as beauty. Do they love me, she asked the waters, or the sweetness I bring? When Shango ignored her question, too busy chasing conquest, she left the palace as well, choosing her sacred river over a throne. Oya, the wind that turned. Oya, fierce and fearless, stood beside Shango in battle. But she grew weary of war. We fight to protect, not to dominate, she told him. But Shango had become blinded by his own legend. One day, as he prepared to summon the largest storm ever, Oya struck his axe with her lightning bolt, breaking it in two. You have forgotten the balance, she warned. The reckoning. With Oba weeping, Oshun retreating, and Oya rebelling, the sky itself began to tear apart. Crops failed. Rivers swelled. Fires danced on rooftops. The people cried out, not to Shango, but to his wives. And so, Oba rose from the river, her ear returned by the spirits of the deep. Oshun returned from the wilds, no longer dripping honey but holding bitter herbs. Oya descended from the clouds, her wind now still but watchful. They met at the crossroads, three powers, once rivals, now united. Together, they chanted an old rhythm, one that Shango had forgotten. Thunder without purpose brings ruin. Love without truth brings silence. Power without peace brings dust. Their voices calmed the winds. The skies cleared, and Shango, stripped of glory, fell from the heavens not as punishment, but as a lesson. The aftermath. From that day on, Oba's river was no longer sorrowful, but a healing place. Ocean's sweetness returned only to those who brought truth into their hearts. Oya became a guardian of wisdom during storms, not a destroyer. And Shango, he watched. He listened. He learned. For the mightiest thunder is nothing, without the balance of the women who hold the sky together.